One of my favorite parts of this Florissant on the road is if you get here early enough, before we really even open to the public, you hear about 500 horsepower fire up across the street as they're moving some of these great fuel cars and classic cars across the street for a big event coming up this weekend. And all the business owners kind of open their doors and are like, what in the world is going on? Channel 4, what's happening out here? I have two gentlemen with me this morning that can help answer that. Two of Florissant's finest. Police Officer Pat O'Fallon on my right, your left, and then we have Officer Mike Arthur over here on the other side. Gentlemen, good morning to you.
Good morning.
So talk to me a little bit about this classic car show, I guess I would call it, coming up in conjunction with the Fall Festival, right?
Yes, it's in conjunction with the Fall Festival. It's October 14th, 8 to 4 p.m.
And what's the deal? Because it's all for a good cause, of course.
Benefits our Florissant Police Officers Welfare Association.
Which, Mike, tell me a little bit about what the Police Officers Welfare Association is able to do.
Our welfare association helps if an officer is to get injured or has an illness or a family emergency. They can help kick in, kind of help pay some of the bills, cover some of the costs that might be incurred during that injury or illness.
It's a great safety net for our hardworking men and women in blue to have and to know that is there. It's a great thing. Tell me a little bit about some of these vehicles. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that the taco wagon, which is one of the ones that's up closest to us, was not originally a taco wagon. Is that accurate?
Yes, it is not a taco wagon,
No.
But the owner has been known to make tacos out of the back of it.
That's kind of fun. And then I'm looking at the Corvette right next to it with the nice matte black finish. That's cool. I just don't know how you drive it, trying to look through that giant extended engine.
I think that takes a little bit of talent to drive it.
But I bet it's a lot of fun. They get over it pretty quickly. And let's move on down the line. That one, the one right next to it, that's a Chevy, it looks like. And it's just slightly jacked up a little bit, maybe?
It's referred to as a gasser car. It's the old 60s style drag race cars.
I will tell you, too, by the way, it's starting to sprinkle out here, and I've never seen classic car owners get this nervous. These guys are, like, waiting with their ShamWows right off camera. What's the, what did you call that one right next to it, with the odd roof there?
Mr. Thirsty, I think. I think it's a 23T bucket. Owned by a local business owner here in North County down in Baden. He puts together some unique cars, and it's pretty cool if you actually go up and look at it.
That's another great tie-in, too, is a lot of these vehicles are owned by local business folks. In fact, the hot rod right next to it, that's the guy that owns Old Town Donuts here in Florissant, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes.
That's so cool. I love it. And they are part of this opportunity to give something back to the Police Officers Association. And then I love that baby blue with a nice deep blue right next to it. I called it a Malibu, but in reality, what is it?
It's a 66 Chevelle.
Yeah. Which, two peas in a pod, basically. So one more time, give us the logistics of the event. It's in conjunction with the Fall Festival, right?
Yeah, it's at the Knights of Columbus grounds at West Washington and St. Ferdinand area, and it's from 8 to 4 p.m.
Great fundraiser to provide a little safety net for the men and women that really are the first responders that, frankly, very oftentimes we could not live without, quite literally. Guys, let's send it back to you.
Thank you, Matthew. Love it, and appreciate those guys with their cars, because now it's sprinkling out here, as Matt said, and you don't get out of the sprinkles without water spots, and they spend all that time polishing them up to bring them out and show them off, and now they got to go back and polish them again. We appreciate it very much. Still ahead on the Friday edition of Great Day St. Louis on the road in Florissant. The city of Florissant has so many homes that have been passed down from generation to generation. Matt set out to find those places, but he might have found more than he bargained for. Are these homes haunted? We'll find out. And you're hearing the band right now, the guys who make up the Retro Band. We'll meet them coming up after the break.
That little nest that nestles where the roses bloom. There's a Molly and me, and a baby makes two. We'll be happy in mind.